Hello. So I was making a video and somebody called my phone because I can't find the charger to my camera. Anyway, this video today, I wanted to talk about mental illness. Um, I want to talk about mental illness. And the reason I want to talk about it is because it's something that I personally deal with. It's a very cliche thing. I think people are very judgmental. And stuff like that, because ignorance is bliss. When people don't understand stuff, they definitely judge. But I have been diagnosed with depression. I have OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder. I have very bad anxiety, which I think ties into the OCD. And I have also been diagnosed bipolar. With my bipolar disorder, different people, it affects them different ways. Like I have really bad lows, like where I'm depressed and I'll be depressed for like extended periods of time. It's not just like a day or two, it's ongoing. And then I have really high highs where I'm very happy and I can see the rainbows even in the storms, and nothing bad can happen and everything is great and life is good and stuff like that. And then I crash and I become pessimistic, extremely anxious, irritable. I'm not like violent or nothing like that. I don't snap at people or nothing, but I do turn into a bit of a hermit crab where I don't want to deal with people. And on the flip of that, then I'm like depressed because I'm never around people, I never see people, I never go anywhere. Like my coworkers, people that don't know me personally would say, oh, she's such a sweet person, she's so personable, she's very outgoing, really sweet, friendly, helpful, and all those other things. And I am, but it is a full-time job to be that way. I struggle with being around people. I'd rather not. But when I'm in the place like where I am right now, where I'm in one of my lows, I would love nothing more than to be around people. It kind of gives me a break from my thoughts. Once upon a time, I was medicated. Like when I was in the military, when I first got out. Actually, I would take medicine up until I got pregnant with Casden, and then I stopped taking it because the Klonopin that I was on for my anxiety, I could not take while pregnant, and that one was really helpful. I'm not gonna say what I need. I'll just say I have gone without taking antidepressants for many years and I've been fine, but my anxiety is something that I have a very, very hard time controlling. And with my heart, I think my heart gets triggered by my anxiety and my anxiety gets triggered by my stress. So that's the reason that being a stay-at-home mom is so appealing to me, because I have a hard time like adulting. So the fact that I've been working consistently now for the past how many ever years it's been has been awesome. However, in those years that I've been working, my heart has gotten worse and worse and worse. And I think it's just because of the stress. Sometimes it's hard for me to leave my bedroom, let alone my house. Certain stores make me anxious. I can't go to like a Big Lots or a Piggly Wiggly and nothing like that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I only shop in places like Publix and Target, Costco, not Sam's. And it's like, it's little stuff like the lighting or the floors, the smells, like stuff like that. It triggers my anxiety. And it gets to the point where like I can't. So yeah, it gets really, really hard. And then I think the fact that like I don't talk to people about what I go through because I don't think people understand, or I don't want people to judge me, or whatever the case may be. So I try to deal with the stuff on my own. But it does have the tendency to like affect my relationships, because when I'm on, I'm on. When I'm off, I'm off. And like I said, when I'm off, I may not pick up my phone. I may not be available. You might invite me somewhere and I won't go. I'm not mean or anything like that. I just kind of make myself inaccessible just because I don't think I would be a very fun person to be around when I'm the way that I am right now. So yeah, so I've recently I recently started to take this medicine that I was recently prescribed from my primary care physician for my migraines, because I get really, really bad migraines. And that's something that's new that just kind of started as well. And I'm sure they are stress induced as well. Which is another reason, it answers another question from before: why did I demote myself from my position on my job? It was beyond the foolery of the job. It was just, I can't deal with all that because it starts to affect my health. So the medicine that I take for my migraines is also a medicine that they use for anxiety as well. So the catch-22 with this medicine is, I take it at nighttime before I go to bed, and it doesn't help me sleep, it puts me to sleep. And I took it yesterday at about 6 p.m. It's now 3:46 p.m. and I'm still feeling the effects of the medicine. I feel like I can't really open my eyes. I feel I'm not moving in slow motion, but I'm like super duper chill, like almost like no emotion, and I don't like feeling like that. I'm not anxious, but I don't really feel like myself either. I would like to kind of crawl in bed and just go to sleep right now. So that's that. I go to the doctor this upcoming Thursday because I'm going to talk to them about maybe finding a different migraine medicine. I have two. The one that I take at nighttime is one that I'm supposed to take regularly, like every night. And then I have another one called Floricet that I'm supposed to take like on the onset of an actual migraine. And they're very potent, so I don't take those often. I just take them when I have a migraine. But with my heart being the way that it is, there's certain medicines that I can't take and stuff like that. So yeah, but this bipolar thing and depression and anxiety and stuff like that, it is so real. And I think for me, it is really hard. It's really hard because I'm constantly like trying to be okay when I'm not, because I don't have a choice. So I think being a single mom that struggles with depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, OCD, it is so hard because my children don't understand that, and they always want mommy to be on a 10 because I'm a very positive person, and I'm always speaking life into them and things like that. But it's like some days I'm speaking life into them and I am empty, and it gets difficult. So yeah, I'm working on it though. So I'll talk to you guys later.